What's up, guys? It's your boy Ansioso7, and today I'm going to be doing my Wii U games collection video. So yeah, a lot of people have talked about how the Wii U is all, and it wasn't a good console and stuff, but to be honest, it was a good console. Even though it did have quite a bit of issues, this thing still was pretty decent. And part of that has to do with the games. So I'm going to be going through these games. Also, a bit of a heads up that some of these games are digital. So yes, hopefully I don't have a bounty for that. But anyways, I want to start this off with an honorable mention. I do not have it downloaded on the Wii U anymore because of the fact that the Switch version came out for it, and that is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. So I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I'll probably talk about the Switch version a lot more, as I do have that one physical. So yeah, but Captain Toad is a really fun little game. It's a really fun little game that has some good puzzle design and just really good game to play. It's a good budget kind of game. But yeah, so now onto the actual list. So first off, we've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This game actually does not work anymore. This game used to work. I got to like World 6 in this, and then out of nowhere, the disc in here stopped working. It gives me an error message whenever well, it actually does open the game, but like the loading screen, but it does not load the game because something is wrong with it. But I was eventually able to play the Switch version, and this game is so good. Like, this game is a great and beautiful 2D platformer. Highly would recommend. I will say that I don't think the gameplay is nearly the best it could be, but the game is so beautiful. It has good music and just so much good stuff. Give this game a shot. It's on the Switch as well, so you don't really have an excuse to not play it. And next, we've got a bit more of an interesting game, Epic Mickey 2: The Power of Two. Now, I have not played the original Epic Mickey yet. I am going to hopefully play Epic Mickey, the original, very soon, but I have played Epic Mickey 2 and the companion title, Power of Illusion, although I sold that game years ago. I'm going to have a bounty out for me soon, but Epic Mickey 2 really is fun. A lot of people say it's inferior to the original game, but honestly, I think Epic Mickey 2 is a pretty decent game. It does have some weird glitches. Like, I have noticed various times where the game will lose audio. Like, the audio will stop playing within the game. And, like, just some other glitches that are just weird. I don't know. But overall, though, this game is really good. It has some good cutscenes, good voice acting. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say. It's a good game. If you like Epic Mickey, you'll definitely... Well, you actually have probably already played this one. Or you've probably played a little bit of it and stopped playing if you didn't enjoy it. But, I don't know. So, the next game we have is a digital game, and that is Game & Wario. Game & Wario, I do not have physically. Hopefully, soon enough, I can get boxes for these games, but... Yes, Game & Wario is a game that was actually kind of rare, though, when I got it. Because I got it, like, 5 years ago, and it wasn't common anywhere I lived for, like, a physical version. So, I don't know. I don't have that one physical, but Game & Wario is pretty cool. It's not the best game ever. It's more of a Wii U tech demo sort of showcase. It ain't necessarily traditional WarioWare. Except for, like, that one mini game, the Gamer game, where you basically, like... are the kid who's in bed and like trying to hide from the mom, but secretly play video games. I know I did that once. But that game is pretty cool. I will say, though, it isn't the best thing ever, but it is pretty cool. It does do a good job of showcasing the Wii U. Hopefully we can get an actual WarioWare game for the Switch very soon. That'd be really cool. So hopefully we can get that very soon. Next we've got a bit more of an, I guess you could say, oddball kind of game. And this is actually the latest game I've gotten. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Now, I actually picked this up earlier this year. It does have some stuff on the front, and the game is in some pretty condition. I believe even the disc. Yeah, the disc even has some stuff on it, but this game, I got this earlier this year. This is the most recent Wii U game I got. I got this for like 18 bucks, and it was before this whole pandemic started. And I don't know. Kirby's Canvas Curse, I played that game before on the DS, but I eventually sold that game. I didn't like the gameplay that much in that game. And unfortunately, but that was like 5 years ago. And like, I thought, like, when I got this, I was like, you know, maybe it'll be good. I stopped playing it after the first few stages. I just don't like the gameplay. It's too slow. That's the problem. The game looks beautiful. Like, the game really is one of the most beautiful looking Kirby games ever. But it's so slow, and I'm just not a fan of the gameplay, that it's just hard to enjoy this game. And that sucks. That really does suck. But, I don't know. It's just one of the, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. And I honestly do not see this game being ported to the Wii U because, of course, like, there's no, like, I don't think this game will be ported. There's too much touch screen control and stuff like that I would not say it's worth it. And, like, even so, the game really wasn't that popular anyways. But, whatever. Oh, crap. I just went out of order. Well, it's time to go back a letter beforehand, and I've got a companion to games, Just Dance 2014 and Just Dance Kids 2014. I got these as Christmas gifts in like 2014. I know some people probably like Just Dance, but not really me. These ones use the Wii remote, and I don't know. It's just something about it just doesn't work well with me. I don't know. I've never really been into dancing games like that actually like you have to move your body. I mean, I liked Persona 5 dancing, Persona 3 dancing, and Persona 4 dancing, but not these. I don't know. Just Dance is kind of one of those things where it's like, if you're into it, it's cool, but I really just don't care about it that much. I'll just make sure those are in right. So yeah. But next, we've got one of the best Wii U games ever made, Mario Kart 8. Oh my god, this game is so good. This game is so good. This game is probably my favorite Mario Kart ever. I mean, I guess you could say 8 Deluxe is my favorite, since that's technically my favorite. But Mario Kart 8 is such a good game. Like, yes, it is kind of Mario Kart 7 again, but it is so good. There's so much to love about the game. The visuals are just spectacular. The gameplay is really good. I mean, it is a bit simplistic, and it doesn't really have that much of a feel, but I feel like this game is great regardless. It has a very high quality. The soundtrack is just godlike. The tracks are amazing. The battle mode is kind of sucky, though. I will admit the battle mode is pretty sucky. At least we got it revamped in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but overall, this game is so good. This is one of the must-have games for the Wii U. Must-have. It's also I believe the only physical game I have that is actually red for like all this stuff. I don't know. But overall, Mario Kart 8 is an amazing game. But now, how about we go to the other side of the spectrum, the other end, with some Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I actually haven't played much of this one. When I got this for like a Christmas gift, and like I played it a little bit, and then I found out that the game like I didn't actually play much of the game, but like I eventually started hearing that the game was pretty bad, and I eventually did play some of it in preparation of Mario Tennis Aces, and honestly, I don't really have much to comment on this game. It's just a rushed sports game, honestly. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just that the game lacks anything. The game lacks any real substance to it. There's nothing to it. At least Mario Tennis Aces, as has its story mode as it was, at least it had an adventure mode. At least it had something to go look into. At least the gameplay was something interesting. This game, not really. So I don't know. Mario Tennis, the game does look beautiful, but I don't know. That's the thing. Looks are not everything. Graphics aren't everything. A game can be really beautiful, but it can also be a very rushed game. It may not have that much good stuff at all. So yeah. Next we got a digital game. We've kind of got a bit of a duo, but they're both in one game. New Super Mario Bros. U, as well as New Super Luigi U. This is one of the very first games that I got that I had for the Wii U. And I've expressed my opinions on New Super Mario Bros. U before. I do have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe even. And to be honest, I don't think New Super Mario Bros. U is as bad. Like, I before used to be a lot more aggressive towards the game, but honestly now, it's a good game. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing ever. It's definitely not my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Game. That has to go to Wii. But New Super Mario Bros. U, it's good. It's good 2D Mario action, but I do think it could have been so much more. But New Super Luigi U is pretty good. Like, New Super Luigi U is really decent. Like, it actually does some more interesting level design. It's not as easy. It's based up, like, the mechanics are different. It's much better. Diet lemon lime soda, if anyone's wondering. Not part of the collection though. Thirsty. Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land. This was another one of the first games I got for the Wii U. This is such a good game. Like, I wish this game did as well as Wii Sports did. This game is so good. Like, it has a lot of cool stuff. Like, it has a lot of great, like, mini games that I think are pretty fun. Like, they have the Donkey Kong Crash Course mini game that I never got past the first stage because there was always that part with, like, the one-to-one thing I just never understood. But it was still pretty cool while it was there. The Yoshi's Fruit Cart was a really cool game. It took good use of the gamepad. But then there's, of course, the competitive mini games. Mario Chase is so good. It's so simple, yet it's so much fun. And Luigi's Ghost Mansion, oh my god, is one of the most fun things ever. I remember playing that game with my friends, and that was like, we were screaming and all stuff. That was so much fun. I'll even link a video. I'll even like have an end card at the end of this video if you want to actually see a video of me and my friends playing that game. That is so much fun. But overall, Nintendo Land is so good. Such an underrated gem. I wish it got more praise, honestly. But I don't know. That's just how things are sometimes, unfortunately. Next, we've got a game that I haven't played that much of, and that's PacMan and the Ghostly Adventures. I've not played much of this game. This game is very... of course, it's based off of that TV show that I don't really remember. I'll be honest, I don't think the TV show is that bad. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad either. And the game is pretty there. I mean, it's not the best thing ever. It doesn't have the same visuals as the TV show. Like, everything in here looks more rough. I don't know. But the game is fine enough. Like, it's okay. It's a fine enough Pac-Man 3D platformer game, but I wouldn't really ever say anything that was really compelling. I didn't play a lot of it, though, because I got it very late in the Wii U's lifespan. Like, a few months before the Switch came out. But, I don't know. Next, we've got a bit more of an interesting game. Paper Mario Color Splash. Very similar to Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I did not play much of this when I first got it. I got it for like Christmas of 2016. I played it for a few minutes and then I was done. I did not touch it ever again until like July of this year. And that's because of the fact, and not so necessarily like the game is bad, but specifically just because of the fact that the game's battle system is so... It did not really... I didn't like it. It was too complex. But I did play some of the game. Like, I played, like, the first few stages of the game. And you know what? Color Splash isn't too bad. I don't think the game is great. It has great visuals, great music, and has some good, witty writing. But the game just has that whole battle system thing that's just pretty The story isn't that interesting. I don't know. It's a good game, but I wouldn't really say it's the best Paper Mario could be. It's a good follow-up to Sticker Star, but I would say it's a bit of a divisive game. Honestly, I haven't played enough of it to really get a full opinion, but it's fine. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Next, we've got a interesting game, Rayman Legends. So I beat this game. I actually have this on Xbox One as well. I didn't finish it on there because I finished it on Wii U. You know, the system this game was originally designed for. But Rayman Legends is a really good game, a really phenomenal 2D platformer, has great visuals, and is a lot, I would even say, is better than Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I will say that it is better than that game. I think the control is much better in this game. Like, I think it feels better, but this game is so good. Like, both of them are great, but Rayman Legends is really fun, especially with multiplayer. If you haven't played this game before, play it. Please do. It's a great game that I honestly, maybe someday could maybe do a playthrough on. I don't know. I'd probably get the Switch version at that point, but I don't know. But overall, and also the shout out to the challenge app, because there was also like this thing before the game released called like the Rayman Legends challenge app. That was really cool too. Shout out to that. Next we've got oh my goodness, my baby. Not necessarily. Splatoon. Oh my god, my favorite Wii U game of all time. This game is so good. Like, I've expressed opinions about the Splatoon community before and all that stuff that have been kind of controversial, and like how the community is bad and all that stuff. But that does not take away from the fact that this is my favorite Wii U game of all time. Now, do I think this is better than Splatoon 2? Well, I will say this is a much more groundbreaking game than Splatoon 2. I will honestly say I think that this might be my favorite, like, because this one did it first. Like, Splatoon 2 is great and all that stuff, but Splatoon 2 will never be able to replace this game, because this game did everything first, and and it's just so good. I would say my favorite Wii U game of all time. Because like Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, I didn't really get into that. Like, I got this for Christmas of 2015 along with 2 other games. Yoshi's Woolly World, which, spoiler, that's on the list, and Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I didn't really get into those 2 games nearly as much. I really got invested in Splatoon. Something about it really was awesome to me. So, this game is so good. Like, easily my favorite Wii U game of all time, and something that everyone needs to play at some point in their lives. Now we've got, oh boy, this has been interesting. Super Mario 3D World. So, yes, this game is coming to the Switch, but Super Mario 3D World, pretty good game. It's not the best thing ever. It's not the best 3D Mario we could have gotten or anything like that, but it's a fun game. It's fun multiplayer action for like a Mario game. It also has pretty good level design. It even has one of the hardest Mario levels of all time that I've never gotten to because I've never bothered getting the flagpole, of like the gold flagpole for each character on every stage. That's ridiculous, but this game is so good. It has great visuals, great music, very good music, kind of similar to Mario Kart 8 in a way. I wouldn't even be surprised if this game did kind of inspire how Mario Kart 8 would turn out, but this game is so good. Not my favorite, but it's a very good Mario game. It's a very good game to have. It shouldn't have been the only Mario game for the Wii U, like the 3D, but I don't know, it's pretty good. Next we've got another digital game on our hands. Yes, Super Mario Maker. Now, Super Mario Maker, oh my god, this is one of the best Wii U games. This might be number 2 on my list of favorite Wii U games. This game is so good. I love Mario Maker so much. Like, the Wii U one will always, like, be better than, like, I don't know, like, 2 has a lot more to do, but like, Super Mario Maker 1 did everything first. So it kind of has that unfair advantage, but Super Mario Maker really made a good use of the Wii U gamepad. It did a lot with it. Just a phenomenal experience. Definitely a very, just amazing game in general. One of the best things Nintendo did during the Wii U generation. Next, we've got, of course, the big papa Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Oh, is this such a good game? Before Smash Ultimate, this was my favorite Smash Brothers game. This game is so good. It has beautiful visuals, great music, good cast of characters, but too much Fire Emblem, honestly. A menu that really confusing. Also no adventure mode, but this game is so much fun. This game really is fun. Like, I think the game needed a lot more on it. Like, I don't think they should have had Smash 2. They should have just done the same thing, like Smash Run or whatever the 3DS exclusive mode was. They should have done that with the Wii U version, because at least that was kind of adventure mode. But this is really good game. Just great. Although it isn't really worth going back to at this point since Ultimate exists. So, yeah. Next, we've got The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. I did not get Twilight Princess HD, but Wind Waker HD is so good. I love Wind Waker HD. The first Zelda game I played, some of the best visuals I have seen in a game ever. Like, it's one of the most beautiful things ever. Everything is so sharp. It's so good. And it's Wind Waker as well, so how can you not like it? Yes, if you didn't like the cartoony style, like, I know a lot of people didn't like the style when the game was first released, but this game is so beautiful. It's one of the best beautiful games that Nintendo has made. I have yet to beat it though, and I swear to God, that still keeps me up at night. It does keep me up at night knowing that I haven't beaten the game, but I will someday. Probably not. Because I'm just lazy. I'm so busy. You know? Actually lazy. But anyways, on to the next game. I don't have much to say on this one. Wii Sports Club. Wii Sports Club is okay. I don't know. Wii Sports Club was just never a game that was that interesting, honestly. Wii Sports, like the original, will always be the best version of like Wii Sports you can get. Wii Sports Club is just so, it doesn't really look good compared, like, honestly, it's not a good remaster of the game at all. It's not my favorite. But so, yeah. Very meh game. Definitely not the same as Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort. But, anyways. Finally, the final game on here, and I already did mention this before, but Yoshi's Woolly World. I have not played much of this game. I played like the first 2 worlds. It's good, but I think the problem with many Yoshi's games is that they're just so slow paced for me. I don't know. But this game really is beautiful. It has beautiful visuals with a yarn feel, just like Kirby's Epic Yarn. It was even made by Goodfeel as well, who also make Kirby's Epic Yarn, and also would make Yoshi's Crafted World for the Switch. This game has great visuals, great soundtrack. It's a good game. It's an underrated gem, honestly, for the Wii U, but I don't know. Maybe I'll beat the game eventually, but I don't know. That's up in the air. But overall, pretty decent game. And that is my entire collection of Wii U games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed looking at this. Maybe you guys got a bit nostalgic from looking at this. It's only been 8 years since this thing came out. That's crazy. At least when I'm making this. But anyways, I'm going to end this video off here because I've been talking long enough. But anyways, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Take care.